Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, hey, my name is Belvana and on this channel I share everything I know about hair, beauty, lifestyle, but mostly hair. So if you're into DIY, hacks, hair tutorials and reviews, please stick around. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell next to it so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. Today's video is a quick review of this product right here. It is called the Lace Grid concealer. It's a lace grid eraser. So it basically, well, covers the grids on your lace to give you like a more scalp-like appearance. So I was sent these two tubes to review, and the brand is Perfect Line Concealer. Yeah, so I'll just be showing you guys how to apply it, and then I'll just be telling you a little bit more about the product. So if you're interested in seeing all of that, please keep watching. Okay, so I've taken off my wig now and I want to show you guys. This lace has been customized, but it doesn't matter. You can use this product on a customized lace as well as a non-customized lace, because as you know, even when your wig is customized, the grids on your lace don't go away. They're lessened, yes, when you bleach the knots, but they don't completely go away. If somebody were to really look into on your hairline, they could see the grids. So I'm going to show you. This is how my wig looks right now. This is the hairline. Basically, we're hiding these lines, those grids on the lace. We're hiding that. So I'll put this on my mannequin head. I have this stand here in my mannequin head, and I'm gonna just flip over my wig. You don't need to put your wig on a mannequin stand. I just found that it worked better for me putting it on a mannequin. But you could totally just wing it and hold it up. So my wig is down. Don't mind that brown spot over there. I over bleached my my wig this weekend. Well, I didn't over bleach it. I wanted to leave some roots, black roots, going into blonde when I dyed it. And then when I started dyeing it, when I started bleaching my wig, I forgot. And I bleached from the roots down, so it's blonde. And then I wanted to create that, you know, like roots. So I used this instant root concealer spray just to create like a dark root for me. So I sprayed some of it, and some of it got onto the lace, as you can see, but it will wash off because this thing is not permanent. But at the time of recording, this is how my wig is looking. So my parting is here, right there. Okay, so I want to show you how to prepare these concealers. This is how it looks like. It's a little tube thing, cute little tube thing, and you can see it says Perfect Line. I was sent 2 shades because I wasn't really sure which shade mine would be. This looked a bit too light and this looked a bit too dark, and rightly so. I'm in between shades, so I'm going to show you guys how I fix that as well. Before I heat it up, I'm just going to show you guys how it looks. You roll it up here, and you can also roll it down. Okay, so it rolls up and down. So whenever you're done with it, you can just roll it back down. And this is how it looks like. It's wax. It's hard at the moment. That is why you need to warm it up. It will not really apply when it's hard. It has to go soft, and to go soft, you need to dip it in hot water. Okay, so I have my hot water right here, and I have this mug here. I prefer to use a mug because when you are warming up the concealer, if you put it in an open container, it tends to turn around, and you don't want it to warm up in this position. Okay, in this position, I mean, you don't want it to warm up with the roller up here and the cap down, because when you open it, if it warms up like this, when you open it, the product does tend to stay in the cover inside. Okay, so the only way for me to ensure that it warms up in this direction is to put it in a container that's not too wide, and this works perfect for that. I put it in there now. Actually, I'm not going to use this, okay, because it's too dark for me, so I won't warm it up. But this is the shade Mitch, and I think if you're like just slightly darker than me, it will work for you. It didn't really work for me, it was too dark, so I'm gonna leave that one aside, and I'm just gonna I'm just gonna warm up the tan. This is the tan, okay. And that's basically how it looks like. I want to show you guys inside my cup, okay. Standing upright, and that's exactly what you want. So I'm going to leave it in there for about 5 to 10 minutes. I try to leave it on a bit towards 10 minutes because when I take off the cap, I don't want it to not be ready. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, 9-10 minutes give or take, and I'm gonna go ahead and open my concealer now. What I normally do is I will let it just get warm enough that I can hold it without burning my hand. Okay, so it's warm enough now, and what that does is it ensures that it's not too soft, because when it's too soft you're gonna have to wait for it to get just perfectly soft, not too soft and also not too hard to the point where you can't apply it. And then I'm gonna open. You want to open it upright, just in case some of the product got onto the cap, and just in case you overwarmed it as well, you don't want it to flow out. So that's how it looks like warmed up. You can see it's soft. It dries up really fast, so the minute you open it, you want to get your wig. And I have my wig here, and I'm rolling it just a little bit more out, and I'm gonna apply it just on my hairline. Might have to stand a little for this, so I'm applying it just over there. Okay, I'm applying it just like that. There you go. Okay, do you guys see that? So that's it. My concealer is on, and as you can see, when it dries up, it doesn't come off, it doesn't rub off. It's wax. It's not gonna rub off anything. It's not like makeup that rubs off things. It's not gonna rub off, and it's gonna stay on here for like 2 to 3 weeks if you use your wig regularly. If you don't use your wig every day, it could last longer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and flip over my wig, and this is how it looks now, right? But we're not done yet. So I'm putting my wig back onto the mannequin, like that, and I'm just gonna pin it down. Okay, so on the other side of the wig, you want to just take the back of your comb and you want to press it in like that. So you're basically just pressing the knots in, getting the product on top, okay? And just making sure that your parting is defined, basically. And it's okay if you get some of the product onto the hair. You can remove that with oil, and I'll also show you now how I do that. And you can apply this on your whole lace if you really want to, or just the front. You can apply it on the front like that as well, but I find that it's unnecessary. This is a closure wig, but if you were doing it on a frontal wig, you could put the product on your parting and then just around the hairline. Okay. So basically this is how it's looking now. Okay, just look at that, guys. Doesn't that look like a scalp? It's amazing. Just look at that. It looks like a scalp. There are no grids. You don't see any holes in the lace, which is exactly what you want. And yeah, so I'm gonna apply a little bit of oil just to remove some of the extras that got onto the hair. And I'm using my serum oil. You can use any other oil if you have it. This is what I have right now, so I'm going to use this right. This is my Care serum oil that I normally use on my wigs, and I'll just put a pump over there, and then I want to rub some of it onto the hair. And this is just to remove, if you get any product onto the hair, this helps to just remove that. And it also just gives your parting a healthy shine, just like that. And this is how it's looking right now. Now remember, I told you guys that the tan is too light for me. I'm in between the tan and the Bleach, so you can see that it's a bit too light for me. Then it really becomes clear there, because you can then see the contrast between my skin and the line. And how I fix that is with makeup. If you're lucky and you're not between shades, I, on the other hand, I'm always between shades. Even with makeup, it's always the same thing. So I do have my LA Gold Pro Concealer that I normally use, and I'm just going to take a brush and fix that light parting over there. Okay, rub it on my hand because I don't want it to apply too much. And then I'm going to go in and just fix that line, especially here in front. So that is how it's looking now after I applied makeup. It fits in perfectly with my skin tone now. I also just wanted to mention that you don't have to wash the wig every time you want to reapply the product. It will fade off after 2 to 3 weeks, like I mentioned before, and when that happens, you can just reapply the product again. You do the same process and just put a new layer on top of what is already there. And to wash it off, it comes off with hot water. It is wax, so when you put any hot water or hot appliances on it, it melts. So avoid hot appliances on your hairline when you're styling your hair. And also, if you want to wash it off, you just run the wig under hot water and it washes off. And like you've seen, it doesn't rub off. It's not sticky. It just sits on your lace until it starts coming off. So that is it for this video, guys. I will leave the link to where you can purchase it in SA in the description box below, so be sure to check that out, and then you can just find out how much it costs and you know, how you can purchase it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notified when I upload. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.